Namaskaram everyone. Welcome to another new session, a divine session of learning to chant Shakhambari Sahasranama. Now we will begin with sloka number 91. Hingula Sharada Jwalamukhi. So dirghams here. Jwalamukhi Mahaprana. गंजाधि देवता धी महाप्राण गंजाधि देवता mandura devata lana devata. So you can see here there is an avagraha in between. Okay, so you should not take pause in between. You will have to say this word together. So you will say mandura devata lana devata goshtha devata. Again mahaprana goshtha devata. हिङ्गुला शारदा ज्वालामुखी गाञ्जाधिदेवता मन्दुरा देवता लानदेवता गोष्ठदेवता हिङ्गुला शारदा ज्वालामुखी गाञ्जाधिदेवता mandura devata lana devata goshtha devata. Next sloka grihadi. So here be very careful, it is not gra, it's gr. Okay, that r sound has to come. So general tendency is to say gra, so it's not gra, it's gr. Okay, grihadi devata, grihadi devata saugha devato, saugha devato dhyana devata, dhyana devata Shringara Devata, Grama Devata. So first we had Gr, now you have Gra. So this is Grama Devata, Chaitya Devata. Grihadi Devata, Saugha Devato, Dhyana Devata. Shringara Devata, Grama Devata, Chaitya Devata. गृहादि देवता सौघ देवतोद्यान देवता शृंगार देवता ग्राम देवता चैत्य देवता. Now we move on to the next sloka. Pur devata. So pu dirgham here. Pur devata raja sabha devata shoka devata. So again, here in this word, if you see, there is an avagraha sign. So we will have to say this particular word together without any pause. Okay. So Rajasabha Devata Shoka Devata. So together without any pause. Chaturdashanam Chaturdashanam Lokanam Devata Paradevata. So here this ta and da, generally there some people, the tendency to say this ta is like dha. They'll say Devata, Devatha, ta. No, Devata. The da, ta and all, sometimes the pronunciation mistakes come. So please be very careful. Okay? पूर्देवता राजसभा देवता शोकदेवता चतुर्दशानां लोकानां देवता परदेवता पूर्देवता राजसभा देवता शोकदेवता चतुर्दशानां लोकानां देवता परदेवता वापी कूप वापी कूप तडांगादि वापी कूप तडांगादि देवता वन देवता सृष्टि खेला महाप्राण क्षेम खेला Pratisamhara Chelana. So continuous Mahapranas of the Kha Vargas. Okay. Khelana. So it's not Kelana, it's Khelana. Vapi Kupatadangadi Devata Vana Devata सृष्टिखेला खेला प्रतिसंहारखेलना वापीकूपतडाङ्गादिदेवता वनदेवता सृष्टिखेला क्षेमखेला प्रतिसंहारखेलना पुष्पपर्यङ्कशयना पुष्पपर्यङ्कशयना पुष्पवत् कुण्डलद्वयी ताम्बूलचर्वणप्रीता गौरी प्रथम पुष्पिणी पुष्पपर्यङ्कशयना पुष्पवत्कुण्डलद्वयी ताम्बूलचर्वणप्रीता गौरी प्रथमपुष्पिणी पुष्पपर्यङ्कशयना पुष्पवत्कुण्डलद्वयी ताम्बूलचर्वणप्रीता गौरी प्रथमपुष्पिणी. Now we move on to the next sloka. Kalyani Yuga Sampanna Kama Sanjeevani Kala. Dirghams Kama Sanjeevani Kala. Kala Kalapa Kushala Kalatita. So if you over here all are dirghams. Kalatita Kalatmika. Kalyani Yuga Sampanna Kama Sanjeevani Kala Kala Kalapa Kushala Kalatita Kalatmika Kalyani Yuga Sampanna Kama Sanjeevani Kala Kala Kalapa Kushala Kalatita Kalatmika Mahajangalaki ki dirgham de Mahajangalaki Kalabhujanga Vishanashini Kalabhujanga Vishanashini Chikitsa Vaidya Vidya Cha Chikitsa Vaidya Vidya Cha Nanamaya Nidana Vit Mahajangalaki Kalabhujanga Vishanashini Chikitsa Vaidya Vidya Cha Nanamaya Nidanavit Mahajangalaki Kalabhujanga Vishanashini Chikitsa Vaidya Vidya Cha Nanamaya Nidanavit. Now we move on to the next sloka. So the sloka number 98, if you see, it talks about how when you recite Shakambari Sahasranama, the various diseases in the body gets cured. So it talks about the Pitta, Vata and Kapha dosha. So in Ayurveda, they say, when there's an imbalance in all these three, which is the result of various diseases in our body. So we'll see the sloka. Pitta Prakopa Shamani Vatagni Kaphanashini Amajvara Prakopagni Navajvara Nivarini Pitta Prakopa Shamani Vatagni Kaphanashini Amajvara Prakopagni Navajvara Nivarini Pitta Prakopa Shamani Vatagni Kaphanashini Amajvara Prakopagni Navajvara Nivarini Arshagni शूलशमनी, गुल्मव्याधि निवारिणी, अर्षाग्नि शूलशमनी, गुल्मव्याधि निवारिणी, ग्रहणी निग्रहकरी, राज्यक्षम विनाशिनी, ग्रहणी निग्रहकरी राज्यक्षम विनाशिनी, ग्रहणी निग्रहकरी राज्यक्षम विनाशिनी. Next we move on to the 100th sloka. Mehagni, Pandurogagni, Kshaya Basmara Nashini. So this talks about again the diseases. One is the Kshaya, which we call as tuberculosis. Then it talks about epilepsy. So epilepsy is also one of the very severe diseases, right? So this talks about that disease as well. So reciting a regular reciting of this particular sloka with correct pronunciation can cure all these diseases. So anybody, if you know somebody who is suffering from such diseases, please do tell them to read this properly with correct pronunciation, at least for a minimum of 48 days continuously. See, when I say 48 days, that doesn't mean that you should not recite it after 48 days or you will get the result within 48 days. It's not like that. Keep on reciting. These happens as you keep on reciting. Okay, abhyasam, we say, no, abhyasam is essential for everything. See, when you are exercising continuously only, you will be getting some kind of a difference in your body. One day you exercise, 2 days you exercise, nothing will happen. When you keep doing it over a period of time, you will automatically find difference. Similarly, keep on reciting, you will definitely get a good result. So please, if anybody is suffering from such diseases, please do tell them. Mehagni, Pandurogagni, Kshayabasmara Nashini, Upadamshahari, Shwasa, Kasachardi Nivarini. Again, Shwasa, it talks about the diseases concerned with your respiratory system. For example, asthma, bronchitis, anything concerned with your breathing. And it talks about continuous. Some people, if you see, they have this vomiting issues. There are people when they go for a long travel, they get the dizziness, they start vomiting, or they do get this vomiting sensation very often for various reasons. So if you have those kinds of issues also, reciting this sloka is very helpful. Megagni Pandurogagni Kshayabasmaranashini Upadamshahari Shwasakasachardi Nivarini.